Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, I'm a California CPA, and in this video will be about sale of primary residence, and I will show you how to calculate gain and exclusion. Also, I'll share my screen to show you my calculation and where it goes on a tax form. Let's start. So we'll start into looking into section exclusion for section 121. So here we are at IRS website, and it actually tells us what the exclusion is. So it's $250K for married filing jointly and $500K for married filing jointly and $250K for single taxpayers. So what it tells us, so to qualify for exclusion, two tests has to be met. It's ownership and use test. So out of last 5 years, the taxpayer has to own the property for last 2 years, for at least 2 years, and same for use test. So out of 5 years, they have to use it for at least, out of 5 years, they have to use it for at least 2 years. So that's important. If they qualified, they can get this exclusion. So it's pretty easy. The only thing, if they did use it for some other home during last 5 years, they cannot use it again. So that's also important. Awesome. So let's take a look. What do we usually receive when there is a 1099 sale of home? So usually when there is a sale of home, sorry, and I'm getting into lots of information here. So usually the taxpayer received this form 1099-S that is also sent to the taxpayer and filed with IRS. So IRS knows that the client sold a home, personal or rental, they don't know. So we do need to report sale of personal residence even if they qualified for exclusion, because IRS would probably receive this form 1099-S. So what does it show? It shows the date of closing, so when the home was sold, and how much it was sold for, gross receipts. So that's important. So unless we report it, then if you don't report it, taxpayer will receive a notice showing that they haven't paid tax on this huge gain, which in reality, it has to be excluded. Thank you for watching my video. Just a quick interruption. I'm sorry. Just to tell you that I do sell online courses. So if you go to my website, remotecpanla.com, it will give you more information about online courses that I sell and what I teach, and with more information about me, agenda, on what we do. We have a weekly calls. We go over the different kind of issues or problems we can have in a tax software. So in the end of this 1 month course, you'll be able to prepare like a complex tax return in any tax software you choose. Thank you again. Please continue watching my video. Hey guys, so I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to tell you that I do sell the online courses on a different tax preparation. So if you go to my website, remotecpanla.com, it will give you more information about what kind of tax softwares I'm specializing in, agenda about our online course. And so we have like a weekly meetings. We like in the end of that course, you'll be able to learn to do like a super complex tax return in the tax software you choose. Thank you so much. Please keep watching. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want to tell you that I do sell online courses. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt my video. I just want to say that I do sell online courses in different tax preparation software. So if you go to my website, Remote CPA in LA, it will give you more information about tax softwares that I'm specializing in, more information about me, and then content for agenda for online course. So it's a 1 month course, and we go over all topics that are here. And weekly we have our calls, group calls, and in the end of the course you would be able to prepare a complex tax return in the software you choose. All right, sorry to interrupt. Keep watching your video, please. So what is important for us? A couple things are important. So let me show you the Excel spreadsheet I'm using for sale of property, primary residence. So it includes a couple parts. First, it includes date purchased and date sold. It's important for us because we want to make sure there's 2 years between those two dates so they can qualify for exclusion. Second of all, sales proceeds. Sales proceeds is for how much they sold their home. So for example, in this example, let's pretend this is sales, it's a statement that shows sales of property. So the sales price is $1.6 million. So we'll include it here under sales price. Oops, sorry, I need to change the settings that I'll do in a second, but that's where it goes. So here and also on IRS website, when we'll read about sales of home, it says provides rules and worksheets. So we can open this publication 523 that gets over what can be deducted from for sale of home. Let's see. So here's this publication 523 that goes over lots of details, but I have it all summarized in my spreadsheet. So here it says that from sales price, if it's 1.6 million, I'm just gonna enter right here. And so we can deduct certain things, we can include them in basis, so they will reduce our taxable gain. So example of those expenses that can be included in basis are, here we have recording fee, any like title fees, title insurance, and like all this kind of fee, legal fees, owner title insurance. And it has categories that cannot be included, that you can just read over. So that would be number one step. So we would just include sales price here, all kind of fees. Like for example, this is our sales agreement. So everything here, like all this highlighted in red expenses, would be included as part of our basis. So it's pretty much all expenses associated with the purchasing of agreement. Later on, we also add listing commission. So here we have our purchase price. So this is for how much we purchased our house. So it would be like whatever's the purchase price and all expenses associated with it. Later on, when we sell our home, we'll receive a statement similar to this. It can look a little bit different, and it will show our sales price, and it probably will include expenses like commission, legal fees, any expenses that taxpayer paid. So we wouldn't include them right here. So it will be like commissions associated with a sale, any like title fees, transfer taxes, things like that. And I also included right here from that publication, whatever will be included as part of selling expenses. So it's sales commissions, advertisement fees, legal fees, things like that. And so let me just fix my work paper for a second and I'll jump in here. So I fixed my work paper. So I included here's how from purchase agreement, we added purchase price, all kind of expenses like recording fee, title insurance, stuff like that. It all comes from here, from all these expenses. And also here's our purchase price in our case. Also, I added sales price. So we'll receive form 1099-S that will show our sales price in here. Also, it will show up under our sales agreement. So this is our purchase price, sales commissions. And also, what else is important? Improvements per client. So if the clients made any improvements, which they probably did over a couple years, we all can include it here. So this is something we can probably ask the clients because their primary resident is not like a business property, so we probably don't have that information. So we have to ask them. So let's imagine they've made 50,000 of improvements. So now by deducting our sales proceeds from sale of house and our sales proceeds from sale of house and cost from purchasing a house and less improvements and any expenses associated with selling the property or purchasing the property, we arrive to this realized gain of 187K. So let's imagine this, and you see right here I have less section 121 exclusion. So let's pretend there is single filing status. So they will exclude full amount of 187K. But it's still important to enter it in the tax software and report it under Schedule D. So it's going to go under Capital Gains, Schedule D. It will create a statement showing zero taxable gain, but it's important to report it because otherwise the client will receive a notice, as the IRS probably have Form 1099-S. So that's pretty much everything in here. Let me know if you have any question. Hope that was helpful, and good luck preparing taxes for your clients. Hey again, so hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know what you think. Just comment below. Also, let me know if you have any ideas on what I can record the video on. Please let me know because I'm just running out of ideas. Also, check out my website, remotecpanla.com, and have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.